Good afternoon, my YouTube viewers. It's Palestine here. Welcome to my channel. I'm just going to make a short video, and it's a follow-on from the video that I made this morning. And so basically, I got some news, and it was announced on the internet. It was publicly announced. And since it was publicly announced, I guess it's okay for me to talk about it. But I'm not going to mention any names or any confidential information. But basically, I've had this cold. As you can see that on Monday, I was coughing a lot. And because I had a virus in my neck. It's like my throat was sore, and I must have started getting it over the weekend. Maybe on Sunday, maybe I started feeling it. But I had a sore throat, and I was hoping that's all it was just a sore throat. And then so on Monday I was coughing, and when I made my video I was coughing a lot, and I had to apologize for that. And then yesterday I was feeling a little bit better, but the cold, we don't know what it was. It was some kind of virus, but I was feeling a little bit better. But the virus had also gone up into my nose and my sinuses and everything. So in addition to coughing, I was blowing my nose, and obviously I've still got the virus. My body is trying to clear the virus, so I've still got the virus. But I guess I'm feeling better. And then so last night I was so tired that I didn't even wash my hair, and that's why I have my hair in an elastic band right now, because I should have washed it, but I didn't. I was just so tired I didn't. And then I slept, and then basically what happened was I was so tired I just went to sleep, and I completely forgot to check my bank statements, my banking account, because every 2 weeks I have to check my banking account to see if I've got my money coming in, because it's very stressful having to rely on the government for your life and your livelihood. I mean, it's stressful for me. I don't like doing it, but it's stressful having to rely on the government. And so every 2 weeks, when I'm supposed to get my assistance in, I check my bank balance and see if it's come in. Well, I was so tired and exhausted from having this virus and having to work and take care of people and study that I just went to sleep, and I completely forgot. I completely forgot to check my bank statement. That's how tired I was. I just telling you this stuff because I want you to know that I was sick. I wasn't very well. I was able to go to work, although I have to go to work even when I'm sick, but I was able to go to work. I wasn't too sick to go to work, but on Monday, one of my colleagues asked me, "Are you well enough to be at work?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I'm okay. It's just a cold." Well, because I don't smoke, I have asthma and I have COPD from a history of smoking. I smoked for about 10 years, but I don't smoke anymore. And so I guess my body can, even though I've got COPD, I guess my body can fight off a virus a little bit. And then so it's interesting that my colleague, sort of was expressing a little bit of concern because I was coughing. And I just said, "Oh, it's just a cold, don't worry about it." Well, it just so happened that last week, somebody that I don't work with her a lot, I don't work in the office with her or anything like that, but she's like in part of the team that I provide administrative support to, had a virus. And I think it was the same virus that I've got. I think it was the same virus that I got. Well, she smoked, and so she went off sick because she was working 12-hour shifts, and I'm sure I'm able to go in and stick it out 3.5 hours because I know that I'm going to be able to go home in 3.5 hours. But she's working 12-hour shifts, and I guess she just felt that she couldn't have this virus and work 12-hour shifts. So she went home sick, and that was last week. And I didn't know anything about this. And then so basically yesterday, apparently Monday night, she was still sick. And the thing that I've been told is that if you have a virus like the cold or a flu or something like that, that it puts a lot of pressure on your heart. So she was smoking, and I know she smoked, and she had this virus, and then something happened, but her heart stopped beating. And so anyway, so I'm not going to say all the particulars because I just know what I heard. So all I'm going to say is her heart stopped beating. And between the time her heart stopped beating to the time that she got to the hospital, it was an hour. So her brain had been deprived of oxygen for an hour. So basically at that point, when your brain is deprived of oxygen, you know, there's nothing they can do for you. And then so a few hours later, I think she died last night. And so basically there was nothing, you know, I don't want to say too much because I just know things that I've heard and I can't repeat it. But her brain had been deprived of oxygen, and I don't know all the particulars, but she passed away. And so I'm a little bit sad about it. I didn't know her very well. I knew her for 10 years. She was younger than me, like maybe 10 years younger than me, but obviously she smoked, and smoking doesn't help. And she was always nice, always said hello to me. She was really nice, always said hello to me. And so don't have a bad word to say about her because I didn't know her very well. You know, I didn't know her very well. She just always said hello to me. If I saw her in the hall, she said hello. So if I saw her outside, she said hello. So you can't say anything bad about that. And apparently she was really well loved, and they put something, where we work, they put out a statement saying how highly regarded she was and highly thought of she was, and how nice she was and friendly, and had a nice personality. And apparently today they're going to have some special event, and they're going to acknowledge her at this special event, but I'm not going to go to the special event because the special event starts at 2:30 and I get off at 1:30, and I'm not staying for it. So basically I can't really discuss any of the particulars about what happened because obviously that would be betraying confidentiality, but she did pass away, and it was caused by, I think, the virus, and I know she smoked, and probably her body just couldn't fight off the virus with the smoking, because she, you know, and her heart stopped beating, and she didn't get any oxygen in her brain for an hour, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if they just kept her alive or if they made the decision to let her go, but she passed away last night. So that's probably all I should say, because, you know, other than they said that they're going to give details of the funeral. I don't know if they're going to have a memorial service. I don't know if I'm going to attend the funeral. If it's too far away, I won't be able to attend it. But that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.